Hello guys, welcome to Dan Tries to Game. I'm Dan, and I am going to try and play some Powerwash Simulator. You guys have been enjoying it, and I want to say sorry for my previous videos' audio quality. I didn't realize, and this is going to make me sound so dumb, I had my mic backwards. You were literally just listening to my echo the whole video, and I am so sorry. I don't know how I didn't clock it the whole time or after. But yeah, apology over. Today we are going to do the Forest Cottage and Skatepark. I believe we've also got a few vehicles sent in at the end. And I hope you guys enjoy. So let's get started with the Forest Cottage. And I really want to get this wall done first because the exterior always looks the worst. So we're going to start on that. This little gate was so nice. Compared to all of the other gates I've had so far, this one, beautiful. Love it. Like, those little panels, so nice to clean. At least a 6 out of 10. And are we in for our first ding? Oh, there we go. Yeah, the first ding of the episode. And let's speed her up. Because this thing is pretty huge. Like, I sped this up faster than normal. I think I went like 4.5 times instead of 3. Just because it was going to be like 6 minutes long of me just cleaning the outside edge. So I thought, you know what? I'll be nice to you guys. You can have the shorter version. It's okay, you don't have to thank me or anything, you know. It's just doing my job. Oh, we are in dings galore on this thing. I think we're already at 6. And get the scaffold out of my way, because I wanted to stand right there. And it is not the scaffold's place to stand. I just wanted that bit. Look at this gate. That's how much faster it is than 4.5 times. Not like you'd guess, right? It's not 4.5 times faster or anything. And if you remember last time, I'm actually saving up for the next power washer right now. So I believe in Skatepark, we actually get to play around with that for the first time. And it felt great. Like, this one already felt hugely more powerful than the first power washer. Like, I can actually use the green one now, and it's useful, which is great. But yeah, that was the wall done, and honestly, the next one just makes this look like child's play. That power washer is great. So first, start off with this door. And it really didn't help me that all of this wood looks dirty. I know it's the grain of the wood, but like, all of it just permanently looks dirty. And now I know how to deal with rust, so I'm not going to get tricked by that. Go over all these metal parts just to get rid of that little bit of rust. Oh yeah, look at that. That little swizzly nozzle. He's doing something. Not quite enough to get that door to ding though. There we go. Past Dan was really trying. And remembers the outside of the door. And maybe, if he's smart, he might also remember the top of the door. Maybe. Let's see if he does. That's in 5 seconds. He remembers. Hell yeah. Onto those stone steps. Now, one thing I'm loving about this house was all of these platforms are really like flat. So everything else has had like tons of grooves and stuff like that, and this is all completely 2D. I mean, obviously 3D house, but like, all of the individual parts of it seem to be really 2D, so you can just go around it real easy, and you don't have to worry about loads of little crevices. Kind of what Powerwash is all about, but you know. Look at this, just going by. I feel like this was another one of those jobs where I'd done it really out of order, and I was not supposed to have done this so late. This feels like maybe the 3rd level, 4th at a push, but we're doing it at like level 10. God, there's so many dings on this, I forgot when I was playing. Jeez. This is genuinely how I thought it was best to clean this, and I still hadn't given in and wanted to use the scaffold just yet. But I swear I do. I swear I give in at some point. Just not quite sure when that is for you guys. Oh, this is painful. And look at this. Those windows, clean so easy. You know, I don't really, like, I have no idea what this channel is going to be yet. I kind of wanted it to be, like, just simulator games, then I thought I'd start playing this, and now I'm starting to think maybe I should just try and keep it, like, a relaxing, low-key channel, and just deal with that. I don't know if I do that well, but you guys let me know in the comments. If you like this as, like, relaxing content, I'll start slowing down the videos a bit more, so there's less of the super aggressive power wash noises. And yeah, I'll try and make them a little bit more relaxing genre instead. Because like each time I watch this back, I'm just like, man, this had potential to be really calming. And then I think, yeah, I really did not do anything to help that. I just completely went off the rails with speed ups and yeah. Because obviously I don't want you guys to be sat there for like 3 hours watching everything I've done. But equally, I still want to be, like, a little bit entertaining. I love this little robber on the side of the house. He's just stealing. Look at him, he's like, oh, don't tell anyone I'm here. Oh, crap, I knocked. Oh, no. Guys, the burglar's... Nope, not the burglar. The man on the house is going to be after me. Can't call him a burglar. Because he will come after me. He told me to be quiet. Look at this cute little bank that he drew as well. Did he actually draw this? Did he really rob a house and then be like, well, guess I'd better leave a drawing to say that I was here? These super hard paint things, I don't know why, they feel like tattoo removal to me. You know when people like get their tattoos lasered off and they have to go around dung 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 over all their tattoo? Feels exactly like that. The satisfaction behind it is really deep to me. This is me literally concentrating so hard on trying to be satisfying and thinking, man, this wall is not cleaning. And then the ding happens and I'm like, oh, it just stayed that way. I guess it just looks terrible. That's fine, it's just super aerated. Look at that, we're only at 58%. There's so much roof to go. Heck yeah. These roofs gave me so much trouble in the later half of this video. I obviously speed through it and just find the bits where I complete at the end. And boy, was it hard. Parkour. I don't know why I kept that in. I was just like, oh, I can have a little parkour. And then I go straight back and I'm just like, yeah, this wasn't useful at all. We're getting close. 71%. Almost there on this little forest cottage. And this thing is cute as heck. I could super see myself living out in this place. I'm a pretty antisocial guy, so being out in a place like this, little gnomes watching out for me in the forest, it feels like a plot of a horror movie. And quite honestly, that is a vibe and a half, and I would love that. And I just realised how painful it was when I said a vibe. Jeez. And I already feel like I'm 60. I genuinely could not tell if that was clean. All these little, like, fake pieces of hay to make this look thatched really, yeah. Do you know, I don't even know if this is supposed to be thatched, because, like, I swear the previous one, the boot house, maybe, had, like, some level of thatching on it, and that looked way better. I'm remembering it from somewhere, but, hey, I could just be wrong. Like, living in the UK, you see tons of thatched houses all the time. It's just super normal around here. And it must be hell to try and model those into a game. Because that thing is never even. Like, that's part of the aesthetic. Oh yeah, look at that. All out of the way. Get this windowsill and window done. And we're at 86%, we're coming up to the final rush. I think we've done about half of the roof right now, so this should be pretty easy, because once this half is done, we are all good. We are all sorted, and we can just run away. I love the little gnome that's in the distance just watching us. I wonder what their thing was with gnomes. Like, I love the little guys in this, but they are creepy. In real life, no chance. Never having a gnome near my house. Or at least not like one of those ceramic ones. Nah. Final bit. Look at that. That's our forest house complete. And are we going to see me floating around again? Where is it? There we are, we're floating. We are Blair Witching around. Look at that. Cool. Forest house done. And it's time for the skate park. This thing broke me in so many ways. So when I first looked around this, I was just like, geez, what am I even supposed to do? You can see my money has gone down. I'm at $195 in this point. Because I bought the power washer. I bought the new one. Well, the medium duty one. And I was like, let's see how that does. That's okay. And then I couldn't remember which one it was. But I really did not have any more money. So I was just like, oh, I guess I'm just using this one for a while, I think. Yep. And it just cuts straight through the paint as well. Fantastic. Look at that. It made this so much easier. I genuinely think I would have probably rage quit if I stayed with, like, the red. Because you'd have to go over everything, like, 6 or 7 times. But this is just like one go over without any attachments. It's brilliant. It made this whole thing so satisfying to go through. And I really didn't think it was going to be. I thought this was going to be horrible. Look at this little ramp. What you doing there, little ramp? You just existing? Feels like someone's gonna fall through that fence. Like, they're gonna skate up on the ramp, fall off, and then just go straight through the fence. That thing is not stopping anyone. Is it actually a fence, or is it like another rail to, I don't know, like grind on? Is that a thing? Is that a skateboard thing? Like, I don't know. I am very countryside. We do not have skate parks here. Look how nice this looks, though. Oh, you can just snake up there on that wall. Everything's done. Don't need to, like, double over yourself. You don't even need to check if there's any dirt left. Because it's just... it is destroyed. Everything coming up. Clean as a whistle. Hey, I started doing shaky cam again. I must have been tired. Very sorry about that. There we go. I went back into my brain. These bits really shocked me. I was not expecting the top to need doing. I don't know why. I really thought maybe they'll just give us this one and it'll be fine. But no, all the tops needed doing. Everything. Every surface. I don't think there was a single clean one in here. How'd it even get like this? Well, skateboarders are just pooping around here. There's so much mud. There's not even any grass around. Like, outside there is. But there's not even any grass around. Oh, wait, is that the... There's the playground in the distance. That's the playground I cleaned. I can see my stego slide from here. I did not realise that. I was way too in the zone cleaning that to even notice. What the heck? I honestly love that. The amount of times you go back to the same houses doing different jobs, or like you visit a new location and your previous one is in the background. It is so cute. Does that mean if I went back to my stego slide episode, I would be able to see this skate park? Oh man, this is like Inception. Except, really not. But hey, it kept me occupied. Oh, I was trying so hard here. I really wanted to get, like, I think it's $600 that I needed for the long attachment, just so I could feel a bit more power behind this washer. And I was trying to get anything small done that I could, just to try and get that extra. Oh, good times. Look at it, just cutting through this. It's just done. I still definitely want to see the final power washer versus like the first van, like our van when we had to clean it. You could do like the whole thing with the first washer on the green nozzle. You could probably do it on the white nozzle standing close enough. But like that end one, I reckon you could do it at distance with the white nozzle and it would be absolutely fine. Like it would not even think about it. Everything would just be clean. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just do those straight. Look at this. Guys, now that we're about the halfway point of this video, I'm just gonna ask that maybe you leave a little like, maybe a little comment if you want, like just telling me what you think I could do to make these videos better. Obviously, I'm still super new, so everything I'm doing is all off my own back. I have no idea how to edit properly, or like actually do this, and I've just been doing it for fun. But if I'm missing something super major that you can think of, that you're like, oh damn, he doesn't know how to do this, please let me know. Because learning to edit is really quite difficult if you have no idea what you're doing. That would usually be the point where I'm like, yeah, feel free to subscribe too. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to treat me like that. Me and my 4 subs, we are very happy where we are. If you guys want to join up and be number 5, brilliant. We're not going to say no. But hey, we're comfortable as heck over here. I really don't know why I had to clean all of this outside first. I do this in every single video, and I think it's because it's like an open area. Oh no. Yeah, I found a ball. And you guys know what that means, because who loves playing with balls? That didn't come out right. I really wanted to get it out, but hey, I couldn't get my balls out. I really struggled with that. I thought people were just gonna, like, come along and help me, but nobody wanted to help a guy get his balls out. Yeah. I gave up. I just left it there. I'm sure it's probably an achievement, but this is Dan Tries to Game, not Dan 100%s every game he plays. So, you know, just staying unachieved, I guess. It's this point where I remember, I'm fairly certain, I was like, so sure I was done. And then I hadn't actually touched any of the floor. Like, none of the floor yet. I just done like little tiny bits, like maybe a ramp here or there. And then I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to clean all of that as well. I wish I could have hired someone to do this part for me. I would have paid to not have to do this. Even though it goes so quickly. God, so much. I think I'm gonna try, like, splitting it up in future videos. So, like, start off and just paint a grid on the floor. Because it makes it so much nicer for me to have, like, nice, clear areas of what to clean up. And I'm sure that that's probably a sign of something wrong with me, but hey, we don't judge here, right, guys? Don't judge me, please. So, like, every time you see me changing, I'm just like, oh, I'm bored of this area. I'm just gonna go and do something different. And then I thought, hey, I can just do where the bench was, because that's like a confined space. That's about half the size of everything else. I can just clean this space. It's not even half the size, it's like a quarter of the space. And I didn't realise the benches were so bad. For something that's so simple, they sucked. I hated these benches. At this speed it looks fine. They made me want to cry. You can see me just strafing to try and work out what's like the easiest way to do this. And I was just like, you know what? I'm getting tired, I'm getting bored. I'm just gonna go left and right. This will work. Also couldn't remember if I heard a ding. I was fully dissociated doing this part. Like, nothing else in the world was coming close to what was in my brain. And I was just like, yep, this is fine. I'm just gonna get all of this bit done. Look at that. I even realised I could have been using the green nozzle this whole time. and it was just as good. And we get the ding. That's the most important part, guys. You gotta make sure to get the ding. Oh, look at those stairs. This washer just does such a good job. I think that's going to be my first purchase. Like, if I ever make any money off YouTube, I'm just going to buy a pressure washer. I'll just go around cleaning things and make that the new content. Instead of Powerwash 2, I'll just be like, no, real life power washing. And you guys can just, you know, struggle along with that content instead. I can just get like 30 views on that. That'd actually be amazing. I would love that so much. Just to be able to go around and pressure wash all of the signs around here. Because they're all falling apart. All of our traffic signs are falling apart. Like, you cannot see where you're going. But a pressure washer could fix all of that. I could just sort everything out. Feel like a superhero. Heck yeah, another ding. We're getting close. We're at 63%. We're about to hit 64. And it is getting close to just that floor left. And boy, is that a bad time. Just associating again. These big jobs really get me. This is why I'm thinking the, like, square tactic might be needed. Like, making it on grid paper first. So just putting, like, a, I don't know, 24 by 24 grid over the whole map. And then just being like, yes, tiny patches of dopamine. All of these shall be dopamine. Man, we are getting there. We are so close. This skate park, honestly, design-wise, looks so cool. I wish I had something like this when I was growing up. I would have definitely been a skater kid. Like 100%. No friends, but skateboard. I mean, that hasn't really changed, the no friends part, but you get where I'm coming from, right, guys? You get what's going on. Like, this thing looks like it cost a ton. They're putting that into skating? Who does that? Nowhere does that. Oh, I can feel myself struggling at this point. I can so feel it. Just in that video. Yeah. This is where I was starting to lose my will to live. And I was like, how much longer can I keep doing this? I think I'd recorded like 3 or 4 different, like, levels at this point. And I was starting to hit a wall, and it was not good. It was a really bad time. Mentally, I was just there like, I swear, I'm just going to turn this off soon. This is not worth it. And I kept thinking, what would my subs do? Like, what would my 4 subs do if I did not have new content for them? And then I realized the answer was they would just watch someone else, because naturally, that's the option, right? Oh no, some random new dude doesn't put any videos up. I'm just gonna go back to a big streamer like, I don't know, Markiplier. Super easy. But I got through it. You're gonna see this watermelon, first step. Also, brilliant use of what I imagine is gonna be called, like, I don't know, a pit or something. This, they called it a bowl. I don't know, is that the proper skateboard terms? Skateboard people, let me know. I'm sure there's gonna be one of you. From, like, all the people that will watch this, there will be one person that knows skateboard things. And I want to hear from you. I don't know what this thing's supposed to be, or why you need it, but it feels dangerous. Like, a lot of this does, actually. It's really cool, but equally, kids could climb on a lot of this and get really hurt. Like, all of those little corners on the walls, where it just kind of dents in, I could easily climb up that, fall off, break my neck, done. But they're just fine with it. There we go. Job complete. I did skip a lot of the floor there. You did not need to see me having a mental breakdown. It wasn't pretty. Yeah, it just wasn't. This one's hilarious to me because this goes by so fast. I think I've got 2 vehicles maybe to do. This motorbike and then I think the SUV. And I literally just go to like 4 different angles and I'm just like, oh, everything's dinging. It's like a symphony. Ding, 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 ding. You know? That. I'm fairly sure that's all the noise I'm allowed to make from it. $94% already. These vehicles are so easy, but they're so much fun to do. Like, there's so much tiny detail in them. Also, the amount of times you get, like, 6 dings in one. Fantastic. You guys know that I'm a massive fan of the ding noise. Getting them like that is so great. There we go. Easy $150 there. And let's see if the SUV is just the same. I'm fairly sure it is. I can't see this being difficult whatsoever. Not with this fancy pantsy power washer that I've got. The nice heavy duty boyo. Look at that, literally. We're getting dings straight off the bat. Oh, I can see so much dirt that I left behind. Oh, I am dumb. No wonder I missed everything. Look at that, one rotation of the car, because I'm now at the full first spot, and I was at 90%. Crazy how easy these things are, if you just do them in the wrong order. And we are done with the SUV. I am fairly sure that is where I leave you guys. Yep, that's where I leave you guys. So I'm going to say thank you. Please leave a like, subscribe. You've been brilliant. Peace.